Act 1 quest. This is all I have left. I only have these two. I went ahead and did the rest of the real story quests because, well, apparently I wasn't that far off from the end of what they have so far. And that didn't take very long. I like the story. I think there's a little bit too much, like too many different names of different things, and but it's not as bad as a lot of other games. I still like it. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go start with Venti's quest, which I believe starts here. Funny thing is, I started this on accident earlier, but I exited out of the game. That way, it didn't continue with the cutscene, so I could start it when I wanted to record it. So now I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it now. By the way, I'm level 40 now. I got to World 5 just this morning, so kind of excited about that. Alright, I believe. I'll make sure I follow the quest. It was yeah, a child secret, navigate. Oh wow, it's right there. Okay. Actually, no, it's fine. You just walk up to the little girl and it starts.
There it is! Behold, a floaty imaginary friend for floaty-headed Flora! A bloop.
Wait, imaginary friends can be plants now?
Hi, Traveler. Hi, Bard. Sure, how can I help? Oh, you mean Mr. Floaty? Most people can't see him. Mr. Floaty is my bestest friend. We grew up together.
No fair. Paimon hates feeling left out.
Flora, why exactly are you friends with a bloaty floaty?
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be friends with a plant who could fly.
Friends with a flying plant? Why?
Because then when it's windy, you and your friend can fly off into the sky together. You gotta admit that's pretty cool.
Isn't that called being blown away?
What the heck?
That's what some people like to call it. I only found out this plant existed from an explorer who told me stories of his adventures. I think his name was Stanley. Stanley's an adventurer. And you can tell he's an expert at it from the stories he tells. The amazing adventures of Stanley are super famous in Mondstadt. He's in the city at the moment. You should go ask him to tell you some of his stories.
That sounds like a fun idea for next time. But right now we have other things to attend to.
Flora's a pretty mysterious kid.
Timmy!
Which child shall we interrogate next?
Paimon's thinking. Oh, how about that little guy on the bridge?
Oh yeah, the guy whose dad died. Or something. That was so sad. Okay. I don't know how a robot soul is standing next to him, but you know.
No way!
Well, that is unexpected.
Timmy's imaginary friend is a ruins guard?
Oh, right.
Paimon's freaking out right now. That thing is sure to attack us.
It's imaginary.
What say you we postpone our conversation with Timmy for the time being?
Huh? Paimon has a favorite line? Seriously? Oh, alright then. How about we explore the area ahead of us later? Children are more open-minded. Is that why they can think up all kinds of imaginary friends?
Ah, fitting, isn't it? That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
What about adults' imaginations? Let's ask some adults at the tavern.
Let's not. That's a bad place to ask for that kind of thing, but we all know what they're thinking about.
May the animal Archon protect you.
Go behind it? Oh. Oh, look, it's me! And me!
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern, or you miss out on half the fun.
Seems to me you'd find some way of keeping yourself amused even if you drank alone.
If I didn't know any better, I would say you're being deliberately uncivil.
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then? You'd throw me out along with the trash, is that it?
Throw you out?
You know, the same way you threw out Father's legacy. You sold off his mansion, or maybe you've forgotten.
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
Is that so? Then I trust you were most swift indeed to part with a certain vase?
Sorry, I have no recollection.
That's odd, because Master Diluc definitely has a vase at home. A beautiful one. Unmistakable, in fact.
Seems our suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imaginary friends.
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up?
It's so sad.
Okay, well, Carmen, for one, never wants to grow up.
But it's true.
This
Sort of.
raises an interesting question. At what age exactly do people's imaginary friends disappear? Let's go and check. How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Uh-oh. Somehow Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary.
Is Ella that little girl from earlier? Didn't we see? Maybe it's someone else. I don't remember. I do not remember. Oh, never mind. It's someone else. I was thinking of the little girl from, I think it was Jean's story quest. Oh, okay. Interesting. Someone really loves Jean.
What is Jean doing here? Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend? Yeah, she's so conscientious. It's terrifying.
Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
Are you always training here?
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his adventures. It was incredible. It got me really pumped up. I hope I can be as outstanding as him one day.
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
I mean, obviously I want to become a knight. And if I got to go on an adventure with Jean herself, well, even better.
I mean, you got the same hairstyle.
Seems Ellen really
getting closer.
looks up to Jean.
Huh, thanks. I was thinking, it's not every day I get to hang out with the honorary knight. Would you join me for some sword training?
Sure.
How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
These are training dummies? Like, how?
Shame. Didn't manage to smash them all in time.
What? There's a
Well,
time limit?
First you don't succeed. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't manage to smash them all in time. Well,
okay,
if
this
at
is gonna
first
be a
you don't
minute.
succeed. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame.
What?
Didn't manage to smash them all in time. Well, if at first you don't succeed. How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't manage to smash
What
them
is
all in time.
happening?
Well, if at first you don't succeed. How can I smash all these
okay,
training
good.
dummies at once?
What? Huh?
How can I smash all these training dummies at once? Shame. Didn't manage to smash them all in time.
Well, I'm a little bit
Well,
depressed right
if
now.
at first you don't succeed.
This is it, right? What? They gotta like kill them all at the same time. Let's see. Alright, this one seems to be. Alright, I don't know how to do this. I'm just gonna weaken it a little bit, you know. And this one's next. Okay. Dex will get Diluc, and we will. Yeah!
So
Alright, so
that's
that's
how
how
you
you
do
do
it.
it. Yep.
I'm impressed.
Get them all weak first. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you. It's clear I still have a long way to go in my training.
So
didn't even
modest.
do anything.
I, for one, think you're quite the pro at this already.
Oh, well, I'm exhausted from training, so clearly my fitness needs some work. One day, though, I'll smash all the training dummies in Mondstadt.
Wow, what a dream.
Ellen, she's our girl. If she can't do it, Hilly Churl.
Thanks. Shoot, I got so caught up here I forgot there's something I was supposed to do today. Ugh, but I'm so sore from training. I can hardly move. Honorary
Means you
Knight,
never do it.
could you deliver a message to Jack for me? He's a friend of mine, recently started as an adventurer. We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. Could you let him know it'll have to be another day?
Man, you just store. Like, you can still go.
If I'm not
win.
mistaken, you should find him at the Temple of the Lion. He's adventuring with Stanley today. Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer, renowned in all of Mondstadt. He
Alright,
once set
Javari.
foot in the Mare Javari.
Wow.
Great! Thank you so much.
Got that wrong. You know, there's like 50 languages, like, in this game. You know, it's gonna be based on country. It's gonna be kind of hard to pronounce everything correctly. And even the characters don't pronounce it correctly. Like, I don't even, like, some characters are like Xingqiu, or some characters I don't know. They just, I think it's Xingqiu. They say Xingqiu. So it's like, what? But then some other characters will say Xingqiu. So it's like, which one is it? I don't know. If they don't say it right, then there's no way. Whatever. Actually, that's pretty far. I'm gonna teleport. Where is it? Over here. Right there. Just like she said. Temple of the Lion. Now, is he inside the Temple of the Lion? Yes. So I have to do a quest, a dungeon to get whatever. That's cool. Let's go. Let's go. Hope I don't need wind, cause I didn't bring it. Actually, I bet you there's gonna be some kind of wheel here. Oh,
We
thank God.
explored this place once
Venti.
before, didn't we? During the Storm Terror incident. Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers. That can only mean one thing. We didn't bag all the loot last time. Looks like we can't go any further.
She's funny.
Not to worry. Allow me. Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high.
And oh, okay.
Here we go.
Oh, chest. Open sesame. Open. I wish the enemies in here dropped stuff. But at least I got my chicken. How do I get in here? Looks like there's a way around, probably. probably. Of course, it's like So I started hunting all the artifacts every day. They spawn every 24 hours from when you last picked it up. It's not based on the day. I mean, it's not based on when the server resets. It's based on the being 24 hours was the last time you picked up the artifacts. It's following some kind of route guide. Man, come down here, please. Dear God. What? Did he heal? Oh, I think that water person heals. Yeah, I really don't like archers for damage, I think. I don't like how they only can hit one enemy. I don't like how, like, auto aiming kills the aim mode disappears if you get hit. That's actually really annoying. For real. Change that. I see that this dungeon actually is scaled to my level. There's no way these dudes should be level 68. Well, maybe they should. I don't know. I guess I had to be level like 36 in order to do this in the first place. They're actually hurting quite a lot. It hurts.
Hey, are those guys?
Wow. Wow, Jack's so manly. Don't worry, I've got this. As he stays in the corner and does nothing. Okay. Oh no! Oh shit. Where'd he go? Okay. Oh, I should get all these boxes. Cabbage. Hello there.
I was so sure I was about to die.
You were.
To be fair, that could have gone either way. So, you must be Jack the Adventurer, I assume?
Yes. Who are you?
Actually, we came looking for you.
Ellen has a message for you. She said she won't be able to join you today to plan out your next adventure together. She'll join you some other time.
Oh, I see. I feel bad you had to come all this way to find me, and then had to rescue me.
Huh? I don't see what all the fuss is about. It was nothing that I, Stanley, couldn't have dealt with by myself.
Whoa! You are Stanley? You are that legendary adventurer? Renowned in all of Mondstadt? Who once set foot in the Mare Javari?
By the way, I don't know what Mare
Very
Javari
sick.
is. If it was said before, I don't know what it is. Hell?
I must say, it's an honor to meet one as legendary as yourself. Well then, how would everyone like to proceed? Head back or head further inside?
I think we should keep going. With Stanley by our side, we'll have no problem.
Okay, motion passed by unanimous consent. Let's head further in.
Well, my name's Stanley, and
So,
I could never
I'm
do
guessing
bad.
you mostly came here because you wanted to hear my adventure stories. Am I right?
Am I
No,
right?
we really were just looking for Jack.
What? Do you know who I am? I am Stanley, renowned adventurer of Mondstadt.
Yeah, I think we got that.
Well, your attitude says maybe you don't got that. I am Stanley, the living legend. Stanley who braved the Magivari.
Enough already! Ugh. Stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth!
Wait, I have to go all the way through this
It's
again.
true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Now, where was I?
You and your partner reached the Merjavari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely! There was a deathly silence in the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see.
I'm kind of mad.
Magivari. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow. So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more, where the gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
That poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
I know. Because an adventurer's proudest achievement is to die in the course of their final adventure. But whatever happens, no adventurer should ever die in a place where the wind doesn't blow. The wind has to bring your spirit back to Mondstadt.
That's right. To die in a place where the wind blows, and to have your spirit carried back to Boston.
Yeah. Although, the most I can aspire to right now is beginner's commissions. Like clearing out the slimes, cleaning up the sewers.
You shouldn't die in a place with no wind. Why do they keep going on about that? Is that why Stanley thinks the Merjavari is the most terrifying place in the world? Because there's no wind there?
Eh? Oh, yeah. I gotta use a Venti. Venti! Oh, yeah. Wee. Wait, you
Think you can get away?
That was. What the heck? How did they set up a barrier? Even though he was on the ground. Whatever. I think he was busy. Yeah.
Traveler, I believe I've made a small discovery. Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
He's got an imaginary friend.
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend?
And it's himself.
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior, covered in scars from head to foot, and a look of staunch determination on his face.
Yeah, we all
You're
do
saying his imaginary friend is an idealized version of his own self?
that. Yep.
Interesting idea.
I've
But is it
definitely met people
true?
like that.
Please excuse me. I'll be leaving now.
Bye, Stanley.
Cut his legs off.
Do you two still have time to spare?
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. Something he's never told anyone before.
That he's a liar?
The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago, they were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The sword of brilliant valor and the shield of magnificent honor. I don't know whether you believe me, but apparently, both the sword and shield are still right here in Mondstadt, over in Dadaupa Gorge. Since you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these two legendary I don't know. Outstanding individuals always come with their quirks, right? If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea of me being an adventurer. Right now, I'm just a rookie. My abilities are limited, and my parents don't support my goals one bit. So, what do you say? Help a guy out? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it, because my reasons are so, selfish. But, I swear I'll give the weapons back to him as soon as I'm done.
Aw, poor Jack. Let's help him out. Venti, you coming too?
I don't know.
Oh, one other thing. I have a bottle of rare vintage wine that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago. Help me find these weapons, and it's all yours.
I'm in.
Dadaupa Gorge, was it? Let's hurry. There's no time to lose.
What the heck? Watch this dude Stanley be like part of the abyss. Like, this dude is weird. What? What is that? Alright. Let's go get the fake sword. Wow, we left it over there where the big pot is. Can I climb this? It sucks because when I go to play another game, I try to climb everything and it doesn't work. I was playing Minecraft yesterday, trying to climb some rocks. That doesn't work. Huh? Hey, hello. I need a lot of meat because I want to finish cooking, finish mastering cooking this thing. This baby right here. I don't even remember where I got it, but I got it somewhere. I think it was from completing the story. Yeah, I think that's where it was. Okay, what do I do? Look for the sword. Is it in the pot? Oh hey. Aw man. Aw man. No! You stupid boars. Ah! Oh well, I got one. I can never get both of them when they both run away. What is some kind of secret to doing that the right way? I probably don't have to kill these guys. I don't know, it doesn't say to, so. Maybe it's in that house. Or that house.
Hey, that bunch of hairy churls. Are they holding some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. That must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely.
Or so we think. But it's actually a rusty sword. Guaranteed. What the heck? Man, I like the targeting in this game, but sometimes I wish it was more like Ghost of Tsushima. Like better like that. Like if I'm facing, look, my camera's facing forward and I move up, or I move right, it should attack the person to my right. Not still the person closest to me. I saw that coming.
Retribution!
Ha! Jeez. Really needs more defense. But I ain't got no more artifacts to give. So I gotta get good. Wow, look at it. It's so rusty.
Lo and behold, the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
Are you sure? Looks kinda basic to Paimon, and a little worse for wear, too. Why would Hilichurls be bowing down before a piece of junk like this?
Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of spoils these Hilichurls were already celebrating.
This is in terrible shape, and it's so basic, I'm at a loss for words.
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an Anemo crystal fly? They're found in the open country around Mondstadt City. If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, its brilliant glow is mesmerizing. It truly resembles an exquisite crystal dancing in the night air. Is valor not the same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless, fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits, valor is the thing that gets you fired up and fighting back. It's the brilliant ray of light that guides you out from the darkness.
What the heck? Is this guy some kind of saint? Oh, wait.
You're right. You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
So, we got our sword. Now we just need that shield.
Maybe he's just trying
Let's scout around. It's
him out.
definitely in Dadaupa Gorge, so... huh?
There's somebody there.
Stanley? What's he doing here?
Man, this dude is suspicious.
He's acting so weird.
What happened? Why did you stop all of a sudden?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. Just one of those Mora spouting weasel thieves passed by is all.
What? Where? I want to see.
Maybe another time. We have a shield to find, remember?
Alright then. Very suspicious. A lot of boxes here. Oh, it's close by. We'll just run straight over there then. What? See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get this stupid squirrel, and he keeps changing directions. Okay. Oh look, another squirrel. Wow, it's the shield! Oh my god, please don't let that be the shield.
Lo and behold,
Oh my
the shield of
gosh.
magnificent honor.
Liar, liar, pants on fire. It's a chunk of wood. A chunk of scrap wood with the handle attached. Who in their right mind would use this as a shield?
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just taken from a wine barrel.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than the shield of magnificent honor.
I guess he's just trying to help him out so he can show it to his parents and be like, hey, adventure, look at me. I don't know.
Warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Is not the broken and splintered shield the one that has fought in countless wars and lived to tell the tale? Though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of will. Is that not the true meaning of honor?
You do have a point. Shiny new shields don't stay new and shiny for long. Okay then. Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just let us take the Shield of Magnificent Honor for free. Ahem. Excuse me, Mr. Hilly
Dala.
Okay, you take it from here. Hope you've picked up some Hilly Churlian by now. If not, there's always body language.
It's gonna be Vin Plata Dada. Oh, it actually made it better.
Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
I feel like picking one of these is gonna make him mad. Kucha poo poo goosha yee. Fine. Uh-oh, it went down.
He did not seem to appreciate that.
Mani nini bia. Oh no.
Uh-oh, he didn't...
Well, he's
Oh,
gonna
no.
fight us. I kind of want to restart just to see what happened, but whatever. I've never successfully done any of those. That's like my third one. Like, it's not like I know these people well enough to know which one to choose, so...
Hey, he dropped the shield.
Guys, thank you
Yay.
so much. I can't believe I actually found... Mom, Dad, check out the legendary weapons I found.
Yep, son, you're crazy. Let's take him away.
Take him away.
Hey, wait! The wine, you promised!
Oh, yeah, that's
actually
forgot.
helped a lot this time.
He just wanted the wine. What is this guy?
What are you doing here, Stanley? Out for a stroll?
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard? Fancy that, huh? You, out for a stroll too?
Well, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend look for something.
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be a fraud. Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's feelings?
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge. You fought battles here before, after all.
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole area with my eyes closed.
Wow. Then I admire your perseverance. And your memory, too.
This guy kind of sounds like Hercule on Dragon Ball Z, or Mr. Satan.
It's
also
only
known
to be
as-
expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. This place is crawling with hilichurls.
Man, whatever.
I'll get back to my, stroll now. Goodbye.
In the rain. Yep,
Guilty conscience much?
that's the best time to take a stroll when it's
Well,
raining.
he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack, should he? Although, on further reflection, I must say I'm intrigued. Someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder, if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the future, which way would they go?
What are you talking about?
I'm just musing to myself. Anyway, I propose we take a trip to Angel's Share tonight.
Yeehaw. Quest complete. Or is it? Okay, it's not. They should have a clock somewhere on the screen. Do they? They do not. I don't see a time anywhere. Oh hey, they sell. That's kind of expensive though, and it's only one. Maybe I should buy it anyway. Nah. find him? Oh.
Tell me, Stan. Tell me, what should I do?
Huh? Why does he keep repeating his own name?
You talk in third person too.
Could there be another person called Stanley?
Maybe Stanley is his friend,
Oh, Stan.
old friend.
It should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the Melchivari that day. Why won't your spirit come and stop me from using your name? Why, Stan? Why?
Yeah.
If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, that'll never happen because your life was cut short. And all because of a worthless tag-along.
You got dark real quick.
Does anyone get what's going on here?
I think our friend really did make it to the Mare Javari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
I fear that may be the case.
Stanley, for so many years I've lived in fear. Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. So I tell you adventure stories at every opportunity. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Madrivari. He's the greatest adventurer there ever was, and he lives on. Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley. I am Stanley. I'm sorry, Stanley. I'm getting too old. Now, are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
Yikes! We're busted!
Go away. Save your questions. Just leave me in peace.
But...
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you guys are here. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield. My parents are finally supporting me.
Well, your parents are stupid too.
Really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I can take them out on the road.
That's wonderful! So, Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off on your intrepid trip traversing Tevat?
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home just yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer in the first place. Stanley, Oh, you're drunk again. We'll see you tomorrow then. After your hangover wears off. Maybe you can tell me some more of your stories?
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
I love how Jack was like, yeah, I just want to borrow him to show my parents that I can be an adventurer, and then I'll give him back. And then he's just going to take them. Even though they're fake anyway, but...
Jack.
What the heck?
Jack left.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
How do you know that if you didn't even know
Huh?
Jack was there?
All of a sudden, you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure, unblemished. I'm just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential. I cannot allow his dreams to be crushed.
You're not a total fraud. Stanley's adventure stories and experiences. They're all true, aren't they?
Stories, experiences. What's the point of them anymore? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all. And my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story. But his personality and the details of his life, I don't remember them clearly anymore. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior. And that image has held him captive his entire life.
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so much has slipped away. I'm completely and utterly worthless. No adventurer should have to go that way. No adventurer ever.
Hans Archibald.
My true name? How did you know? The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari. I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
What is happening?
I can't believe it. Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barb. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me some time to calm back down. But I think that I'm gonna be okay.
Okay.
Wonderful! Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way.
That was kind of fast.
This calls for a celebration. And by celebration, I do, of course, mean libation.
There's like, he wasn't even surprised that this dude is a god or anything. He just like accepted everything.
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out, remember? I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey, Tone Deaf Bard! Oh, hey!
To be honest, I don't really like the name Tone Deaf Bard. But what can I say? I have no choice. To the usual place. I was going to go turn on my oven, but I think this is almost over. So I will try to do this first. Oh, is that a flower? Let me get that. Let me get that flower dough. Or mushroom, whatever. Aye. Should have taken the teleport. Whatever. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Huh? Okay. The usual place, huh? I've never been on top of this ever in my life. almost fell off.
You made it. Finally.
Just tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere. So, did you at least
Nope.
manage to find your wine?
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage, when actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet. It was about 2,600 years ago,
Oh.
before the world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant, who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers! Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned it before.
Huh.
That's right. The tyrant of the winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the thousand winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind, a gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better, or tiny seeds of hope.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
Yep. My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend. In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told. Where a tyrant ruled, I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom. And we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Say, Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes.
Yes, of course. The suspense is killing Paimon. But Venti's telling his story. What makes you suddenly want to have a meat feast?
Getting a little peckish or something.
Paimon's had it up to here with you.
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But then, maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back. Back to a song that I first heard from him. Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Alright, that was interesting. So I guess Venti could actually be a girl. He just took on his friend's form. Her friend's form. I mean, it is possible. And this is supposed to be the Archon, right? I don't remember actually. Well, that was sad. It's good to know they can put some like tragic stuff in the game and it's not. Ah! Okay, that was an accident, and it was pretty good, you know, pretty good tragedy, you know, sad and stuff.